So,
Happy New Year!
Yay!
So, how was your day?
You are so disgusting. Do not ever say that. How was your day? What?
No. You people can change it however you want. This is how I'm gonna introduce the episodes every day.
Right.
Just a monotone. How was your day?
How was your day?
But yeah, speaking on my foot. What? what I had to do. So it was like a big, and so now my foot is purple.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't think that's normal.
I think we have to introduce ourselves, guys.
Alright, that's a good idea.
So I'm in it with you.
Oh yeah, that's probably me.
Wait, she got a head.
So I'm Canna.
Wow, OMG.
Can of worms, whatever you want to call me.
I guess I'll go. Hi, my name is Luigi, just remove the I in the middle. You know, pretty simple, I'd like to think.
Teehee.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
Right.
Hey, my name's Guppy, like them biscuits with the bubbles, like bubble, Guppy.
And, my name is Keno. How you would remember?
Sorry.
You are so disgusting.
It's like a caveman who lost their keys.
Yeah. How was your days today? No one did answer me, actually.
I kind of woke up late because, it's a Saturday.
We stayed in this voice chat for 3 hours waiting for you to fix OBS.
Okay,
Word,
listen.
word.
I looked up on 5 different tabs how to fix this problem. None of them gave me the
Again, that's a you problem.
Right.
Do better.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I should do better. But you know what? I'm new to this whole thing. I want to see you try it.
Oh, check out my Twitch. Check out my Twitch. You'll see it there. LMAO, shameless plug.
During those 3 hours, I was introduced to Wobblin' Island.
Monster.
No. It sounds like Club Penguin. Or like...
No.
No.
It's different.
While
Don't
we were waiting-
Don't ever compare that game to Club Penguin.
Or like...
Yeah.
Don't ever.
No, it's like... It also sounds like that... What's that one game that like... Where you could get plushies in like real life and like scan them?
Webkins?
Yes.
I know you not just call that Club Penguin. What?
Yes.
Why are you comparing Webkins to what?
I was thinking of Furbies.
Anyways, while we were waiting, right, for OBS to fix itself, we were talking, right? Well,
Yeah.
I think I was just talking, right? And we were talking about the topic of AI art.
Oh. Yeah.
You know... You know, ironically enough, there was literally like a YouTube short or whatever on like a YouTube short on like AI art, on like how this one person like I forgot what they were called, but they no, okay, yeah, I'm misremembering it. It's like how artists these days have to like record everything onto YouTube so that they have evidence of like, oh, that is actually their art and not like AI art.
Anyone want to like explain what AI art is for the people who don't know?
I will.
Oh wow!
Enthusiastic.
Go
Let's start off with the.
go ahead, my good sir.
Yeah. Okay. What's the first rule of how we're doing this?
Right.
So we're gonna start with the introduction of what is AI. AI is the theory and development of computer systems that are able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision making, and translation between languages, aka a smarter human being. Like being able to be a robot and having all the capabilities of a human being.
So like
Just
Ghost
without
in the
being
Shell.
LMAO. Okay, so then what is AI art? Artificial intelligence art is any artwork created through the use of artificial intelligence. So, meaning any kind of art that is computed or generated by a computer using those visual kind of like
Sorry, but it reminds me of that one. So the other day in school, Keno was showing me a picture of a really cute cat. And, I thought it was freaking adorable because it was kind of overweight, even though that's not really healthy for it. Besides the point. I got to health, and I was showing Canna this, and I'm like, oh my god, look. And then I look in the comments, it says it was freaking generated by an AI. And then I tried to look at, like, its feet, and then there was, like, an astronomical number of, like, toes.
Oh,
real.
No,
I remember sending you that.
No, and I also said, like, I told Luigi, Lud, whatever, that
I don't even know her name.
Shut up.
sorry, no, my name.
No,
I know.
and it looked like it was like the no. Okay, yeah, it looked like an actual cat, but it also like looked kind of painted. It had this like soft feel to it, which should have probably been the first clue that it was AI art.
Yeah, I think like AI art, when it's like that, it's already pretty bad because it's stealing the photos of like people who've taken pictures of cats already, and like maybe just like photographers out there who actually like have a career in that, having it just like all like put into this meat grinder, and it just releases this like fat cat, right? But like honestly, like I know all the panic around AI art is like there, but honestly, I don't think it's gonna affect like many careers. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but like if you're going to like a game company, right, and they're gonna ask like, send us your portfolio, and you're gonna be like, oh, I did this all with AI art. I don't think they're gonna be like, oh my god, you're in, right?
Yeah.
But I do think it's harmful, and like I know a lot of people go to like art competitions, like on Discord or online, and some people who have submitted AI art won without telling anybody that it was AI art, and I think that's pretty bad.
Oh.
No,
It's honest.
No, and technology has advanced so much in like the last century that you could literally like fake a photo like that one person did for the cat, and you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Right.
I kind of personally feel like AI art is going to be treated as it is, like artist made by machine and not by a person. So, like Keno said, there are going to be like ways that they're not really going to advance in the way that, oh, if you like offer or show your portfolio and say that I did this with AI art, like they're not going to accept you. But if they go in like the other route, where like if you enter a competition and you don't say that it was AI art, that on the other hand could be very harmful because it's not something that was handmade by you, it was generated. And I feel like that's what gives art and artists so much, I guess, personality and what makes it so special. It's because it's your own kind of essence or like touch to it. It's an artwork or art piece created by you, coming from your imagination or like your reference. So for AI art to just kind of come in and be like, okay, well, this is a new genre of art now, I feel like it's kind of, I guess, a slap in the face. People who really try to perfect their craft. But it's like, okay, well, I try really hard to be able to do this, and you're telling me that this is a new genre of art where you can just like, put it through a meat grinder or like a machine grinder, and it'll come out being like perfect. I feel like kind of, booty cheeks in a way.
Booty cheeks.
Booty cheeks.
No.
I agree. I agree to an extent. Like, I feel like I agree with Keno and what he said about how I don't see it like being able to take over like job opportunities and careers and such. But it is unfair to like an art community because I can just slap something through like the quote unquote meat grinder, and it just comes up with like this masterpiece. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, it looks like great digital artwork. And compared to like somebody even that's like trying their best, say like that artwork took me it took me say half an hour just finding references to put into this meat grinder and then having to wait the half an hour for this artificial AI to kind of make something for me is totally different from saying I worked 18 hours on this piece and here it is, and it being the same level of expertise to the AI. That's way different, especially because AI is producing such like high level pieces of artwork, or I put artwork in quotations when it comes to AI. So I can see it being like kind of harmful in the sense of an artist's perspective and how much time and work. Like it might feel like their worth is like even less than what it was before, if that. Because it's like, oh, why is somebody going to pay me, or somebody going to wait on me for the time and having to pay me more when they can just, pay somebody $10, $15 to go slap some stuff or do it themselves. Like there's so many websites nowadays that you just pay like a little subscription fee and then plop in a bunch of photos and boom, it'll just make a whole bunch for you. Like, I've tried it. I'm not gonna hold you. It was a trend for a bit. Like, on TikTok, there's a lot. It's like, oh, take a picture and it'll convert.
Yeah, and that's like the new thing recently.
Right, so I feel like it's gonna die down eventually. I don't think it's gonna be something that's gonna be, like, crazy. Like, oh my god, look at that. It's gonna be like the next Roomba, but the art Roomba. You know? It was like, oh my gosh, imagine a Roomba cleaning my floor all day. Like, girl, please.
No, and originally, like, AI art had its appeal of, like, oh, that's so cool that it's, like, you could just, like, put in, like a sentence of, like, okay, a clock in an ocean running in the hills as its prompt, and then it would come out with, like, this masterpiece. But now that it continues, and more people, like, now try to use it, as was said, for, like, competitions or even your portfolio. Like, and now, like, websites have to, like, strictly, like, put no AI art to ward off all the AI art uses and to also show that these are authentic. They are not generated from a computer.
Yeah, I also think, like, I think it's really good that it's really easy to, like, identify which is AI art and which one isn't, because it's, like, all you really need to do is look at the amount of fingers that, like, the drawing has, or, like, look at, like, the style of one of the eyes, or, like, even look at the shoelaces, and if, like, it looks wonky, weird, then it's easily just, like, it's, like, a red flag. Just be like, this is AI art. And also, I do think that, like, I saw this thing on Twitter, like, a few weeks ago about this guy who made an entire children's book made by an AI, like, illustrated and written by it, and I was like, I don't think kids are gonna like it, because not only do, like, our kids, like, really harsh critics, they also just, like, why is her hair, like, a different color here, or why does the robot look different in this page? And I feel like it was a really, like, it was a cool move, because it's just, like, you just think that, like, making children's books is, like, an easy way to make money, and that, like, you don't really care for the kids. You're only really doing it because you think that they're stupid enough that they're not going to notice it, but kids are a lot smarter than you think.
Definitely. Like, especially these days, oh my gosh, I went on a trip to teach, like, elementary school kids.
Oh, you were on that trip? Oh, God.
Yes! Tell me why I'm out here teaching third grade. Yes! Tell me why I'm out here teaching third grade, talking about the importance of money and why you should save.
Ew.
And this kid whips out a Cash App card. Yeah, I have $300 on my Cash App card. I'm like, girl, bye. And, like, the teacher before we came in, she's like, show your utmost respect, everybody. Like, turn your phones off, your smartwatches, Apple Watches. I said, Apple Watch? I had a DS in third grade. I said, please, girl, please, what?
I had a slide phone.
Cash App card.
What did I even? I had my first phone. I think, like, 7th grade, maybe.
No, I had a slide phone. I had those, like, I had those phones you slide up and you could, like, and the little text, like, thingy comes up.
The keyboard one.
Yes.
Yes, like a BlackBerry.
No.
You know what
That
I
is
had?
so vile.
In the first grade, I had Little Big Planet. That's all I had. Okay, I had my PS3 with Little Big Planet on it. And I came back every day from school, not doing my homework, just to play Little Big Planet. And now these kids whipping out Cash App cards with $300 on it.
And Apple Watches?
Yes. I don't even have an Apple Watch. I'm too broke for that.
No, I don't.
Not even, like,
I would
like, all these smartwatches either. Like, damn.
No, I wouldn't trust my kid to have an Apple Watch.
Apple Watch, right.
Who are you calling with it?
Exactly. And, like, these kids nowadays, like, have, like, phones bigger than their own hands. It's just, like, it's like their own iPads.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, the whole children's book thing kind of icked me.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not easy money. Like, people are gonna notice it, and they're gonna be like, why would you ever buy your child this book that was, like, written and illustrated by something that, like, doesn't even know what a children's book is?
Yeah.
You just kind of just slapped everything in it. I don't know, seeing how, like, there's, like, so much little kids with phones, that makes me realize how much older I've gotten. Well, we're not old.
No, we're old. Cause
Do what you need to do before the AI robots start taking over the Earth.
Be the AI robot.
Share, like, comment, and subscribe this video if you really want to. And hopefully we come back and you enjoyed this nonsense we talked about. People, bye. Bye-bye.